Hey guys, my name is Francisca Bercensie, and when I die, I want to be remembered as not only a hard worker, but someone who has genuinely contributed to society and my community in a meaningful way. It feels surreal to be a graduate, especially a two-time wits graduate. It's crazy to think that all of the late nights, long hours, and hard work and tears that have gone into all of this over these last 4 years has actually come into fruition and I actually have a degree or 2 degrees to show for it. So yeah, it's really exciting to also be to close the chapter of varsity. Well, even though I'm doing my masters, but also being able to work now, it's really exciting. Um, so the advice that I'll give to first year current students is to be consistent. So I'll definitely say putting in a little bit of work each day makes a big difference. It's so much better than trying to do a whole chunk of work a week or two before the test or the exam. Because when you're consistent, it also makes it easier to actually pick up on your mistakes and things that you don't understand. And you can pick up on that early enough to do something about it. So if you're leaving everything to a week or two before the test or exam, you won't be able to correct the things that that you make mistakes in, or the things that you don't know. The thing that helped me to graduate is to have balance in my life. So definitely, um, having varsity be your whole entire life is it can become very overwhelming, and it can also like totally crush your spirits, because there are going to be times when you can't control things, times when you put in so much work and you don't get the result that you want. So you want to have other things in your life to kind of hold you up, to to keep you going, so that when you don't do as well as you want, or if you fail, whatever it is, that it doesn't feel like your whole world is kind of falling apart and crumbling and crashing down, and now you don't know what to do with yourself. So a big thing for me was going to the gym, because that was something I could control. So I would definitely say that having something that I could control in my life definitely helped me stay sane, which in as a whole helped me to graduate and get through those really tough years. Um, I have definitely failed a test or an exam. I will forever remember FNAC 2 Test 1. Um, so I definitely left that test venue crying. I remember I was even in the library crying because I had to study for Ecos 2 as well. But yeah, what I learned from that, or what helped me to bounce back, is just to remember that I can't change anything about that test, right? I can't retake it, I can't change the mark, or whatever it is what it is. So all I can do is to fail forward. And I think that that is so important, is to fail forward. Um, so I feel like this degree, it's a mental game. So you need to stay mentally strong. So a big thing for me was to also have a good support system. So having friends and family around me that kept reminding me who I am, reminding me that I'm that girl, that I can actually get through this degree, I can actually bounce back, and this is just one little bump in the road, and that I can come back from it. So if I had to do this all over again, I would definitely take the advice that I'm giving you now. So I'll definitely learn on being more consistent, because there's so many times when I wouldn't do tuts for a week or two and I'll be like, don't worry about it, I'll catch up. Yeah, I never caught up. And it was just so stressful, like just so stressful, because I'm trying to do all of this work and it just never felt like I was doing enough, and I always felt behind. Which, it's also, like I said before, it's a mental game. And if you're going into a test or an exam knowing that you haven't done all of your tests, knowing that you don't have that confidence, it affects you and your performance. So you want to be consistent, and that's one thing that I would change, is to make sure that I do all of my tutorials. The advice that I would give to students who are studying during this pandemic is to, first of all, like, make sure that you watch all of your lectures, make sure that you do all of your tutorials, make sure that you stay up to date, and from there make sure that you consult. Because the thing is that your lecturers, the academic trainees and all of that, they are not there to see that confused expression on your face when they're explaining something but you don't understand. So they will only explain something again if you speak up. So you need to take that initiative and actually like either write something in the comments if it's a tutorial, MS Teams, or if it's an online like live lecture, then write it in the comments or whatever in the chat and say, listen, can you please explain that again? Ask questions. But if it's like a video, like a lecture video, or if you just don't want to say anything in the actual live tutorial, then you can always send an email. So write down that question that you have and send an email, and set up, either they can reply to it via email as well, or set up an online consultation through Teams. Or you can I don't know when we're going back to campus, or you can set up a face-to-face consultation. Where to from here for me? So I'm a FNAC academic trainee this year. I'll be looking after the fourth years mostly, so FNAC 4, which is CTA. Then next year I'll be going to PwC and spending 2 years there completing my articles, and I have board exams in April, so there's that. Then yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope that you can take something away from this video, even if it's one small thing, and that it helped you in some way. So thank you for watching.